So I'm gonna come from a twisted way, but actually I do have a point to make about how you handle people who are anti-Semitic. Not long ago, I had an exchange of messages with one of my exes, and he answered me, and I'm paraphrasing it, that I validate your feelings, I feel you, and that the second part of the message was basically how he disagrees with me, or it's not how he said, again, I'm paraphrasing, he's way better and eloquent in language than that, but that was the gist of it, and period. So he has a different perspective, period. And I was staring at the message and thinking, how is this something that I can actually learn from? How is this a reflection or any kind of message in this that I can take to my next relationship? How is this a message that I can learn from? And I realized there was nothing in it for me to actually improve or see something from his perspective or learn or grow. And it's not his fault, because his intention was genuinely saying, you know, I feel you, I hear you, I might disagree with you. But at the end of the day, I had to realize that this was not a communication between two people. There was absolutely no relationship in this message exchange. And the relationship here as a word I'm using as a concept and vaguely, so not like as a romantic term. But whenever you have a conversation with your barista or with your Uber driver, there is some kind of relationship building there, even if you don't think of that. So I was thinking that we missed the relating part, because I did not even have the space given to actually take away something and learn from it, or take away something from his perspective, how he saw me or how he felt our dynamics to play out, and work on it, or not work on it or something, but at least, you know, have the mirror feedback. Because again, every relationship, no matter if it's your barista or your Uber driver, it is a mirror effect, and that is why we get triggered oftentimes. So anyway, I was staring at this message and I realized that it just missing the relating part to one human to another. And it made me think again about how we handle anti-Semitism online, especially, like so many influencers, and you see that I'm really big on pointing that out, how virality online doesn't really translate into actual tangible consequences or tangible benefits. What do I mean? It's so very easy to put these memes out there criticizing, you know, anti-Semitic people, or saying, oh, he's anti-Semite and he's anti-Semite. But if you're actually not relating to the other person and explain to them why, then what can the other person take away from that meme? Nothing. Just think about it. If anyone would have told me 8 years ago, Virag, you are an anti-Semite, I would have been, I don't think so, and I move on. Because if you don't explain to me, you come across as an anti-Semitic person because this and this and this, do you feel that actually, you know, I might have a point in that? Have you ever considered that you might come across an anti-Semitic person? Do you feel what I feel when I say this? Or can you relate to me when I say this? Do you feel the nuances? And I understand it takes so much more effort than to go and yell at each other, or doing pretty memes going viral and get all the likes and boost the algorithm on Instagram and say that, oh, I'm actually an influencer. But and I'm sorry if I'm mocking someone, it's not with a bad intention, but it really is frustrating in a way, because at the end of the day, what really matters? Your 100,000 likes, or that actually it really did start a domino effect? So what are your thoughts on it? Do you catch yourself sometimes to actually give someone a pushback saying, I disagree with you, but not actually elaborating on why? Or have you ever actually said, okay, I feel you, and yet I don't really feel you because I don't validate your experience, because I don't agree with that? But did you actually express why you don't agree? What is something that you saw differently? Did you give the chance to that other person that you are having a debate with, let it be anti-Semitism or romantic relationships, did you give the chance to the other person to grow and be better?